How's it going, guys? Cody, guys, back again, dropping another video. Right, guys, people have asked me to do this video. It's obviously it's a newspaper story, guys, but it's on the back of the verdicts and the sentencing being handed down to those three child murdering scumbags. I'm going to read the story, guys. It's from The Sun. Not everyone's favourite newspaper, is it? I'll put a link in the description below. Now the trial's finished, guys. There's pictures of the inside of the house and stuff, and video of the fire engine with the CCTV with the flames and stuff and the fire. Out of respect for the Pearson family, I've not put the video there or the pictures at the start. I'll put a link in the description below, and then you guys, if you choose to browse it, you can do. The headline reads: Faces of Evil. Walkden Fire killers seen smirking whilst buying booze for petrol bombs used in arson attack that killed 4 children. The smirking killers whose petrol bombs left 4 children dead in a cowardly arson attack have been jailed for life. Zach Boland, aged 23, launched the cowardly arson attack after being involved in a petty feud with the victim's 17-year-old brother, Kyle Pearson, Manchester Crown Court have heard. Boland, along with David Worrell, aged 25, has today been convicted of murdering the 4 children and were both jailed for life. Zach will serve a 40-year minimum tariff. Worrell will serve a minimum of 37 years. Courtney Briley, 20, Boland's girlfriend, was convicted of manslaughter and was handed a 21 years in a Young Offenders Institute. In harrowing CCTV footage filmed just hours before, cameras catch the trio buying beer bottles which were used to create the petrol bombs. Boland and Worrell removed the fence panel from the garden of Michelle Pearson's home before smashing a kitchen window, lit 2 petrol bombs, which were then tossed inside the house on Jackson Street, December the 11th last year. The second petrol bomb exploded near the stairs, blocking the only exit to the ground floor, and trapped the family upstairs as flames engulfed the 3-bedroom mid-terrace house in Walkden, Salford. Speaking outside court, Michelle's mother, Sandra, said, "Our lives are not the same without them. I was a nanny of 11. I'm now a nanny of 7. We will never again hear their voices. I hope that Boland, Worrell and Briley know they have taken away the lights out of our lives. We are happy today with the results and would like to thank all those who have helped us get justice." Demi Pearson, age 15, her brother Brandon, 8, and sister Lacey, 7, were sleeping in a front room bedroom, all perished in the blaze. Their mother Michelle, 36, screamed, "Not the kids, not my kids," before being overcome from smoke, heat and flames. She was rescued severely injured along with her youngest daughter Leah, age 3, who died in hospital 2 days later. Kyle Pearson, who had been feuding with Zach Boland, managed to escape along with a friend, Bobby Harris, who was all still staying at the house. Boland, Briley and father of 1, Worrell, all denied 4 counts of murder and 3 counts of attempted murder relating to Michelle Pearson, Kyle Pearson and Bobby Harris. It is also feared that Mum Michelle could still die due to her injuries. Obviously, I hope to God that doesn't happen. My thoughts and my prayers are with Mother Michelle. I think all your guys' prayers would be with Mother Michelle as well in her continued recovery and stuff. Prosecutor Paul Reed QC told the court today the prognosis is if she was to suffer another infection, there's a real risk that she may not survive. While she is being told that what's happened to her children, doctors say it is not clear if she yet fully understands the full horror of the arson attack, and she remains in a serious condition in a hospital. However, many family members are in court today to see the trio get convicted, then sentenced. During the trial, the jury of 5 women and 7 men had heard the firebombing was the culmination of a series of tit-for-tat attacks between Zach Boland and Kyle Pearson, involving breaking windows, abusive graffiti, wheelie bin set alight, things like that. Boland of Blackleach Drive, Walkden, has admitted throwing the second petrol bomb, but denies that he intended to harm anyone, and told the jury he believed the house was unoccupied at the time. Right, where the fucking hell right, is a mother and her children, right, on a cold winter's night. It was obvious they was in the house. Simple as that. But the thing is, guys, the difference between murder and manslaughter is intent. So Zach Baland was trying to get a manslaughter charge. That's as simple as that. Worrell of Coronation Street, Swinton, denies throwing any petrol bombs, and though he knew the children were inside, he believed they had gone to set a wheelie bin alight, he said. The wheelie bin had already been set on fire, guys, right? Like I say, they're all trying to downplay the part that they played in this cowardly, heinous fucking attack on a sleeping family at 4:55 a.m. It's cowardly, disgusting, and my thoughts and prayers with the Pearson family. Briley of Worsley Avenue, Walkden, also told the jury she had no idea the house was going to be firebombed. Let me stop you there. This girl filled the petrol bombs, texted her boyfriend saying let's kill them all, right? But she denied that she did that. Right? She'd not heard anything, she'd not seen anything, she didn't know anything. And she denied that she encouraged her controlling boyfriend. The prosecution alleged that all three were in it together and each had tried to minimise or shift blame, but they're all guilty of murder. Trial judge Mr. Justice William Davis told the jury, I think I said at the start, this was a case that was bound to raise emotions, and plainly it has. Of course, you will have at the back of your minds the result of all this, but your assessment of the evidence must be dispassionate. Around 20 members of the Pearson family have been present in court. Zach Baland, like I say, was 23, was found guilty on 4 counts of murder, 3 counts of attempted murder, and was sentenced to life imprisonment with a minimum tariff of 40 years. David Worrell, aged 25, was found guilty on 4 counts of murder, but was found guilty of a lesser charge of GBH as opposed to attempted murder, and was sentenced to a life with a minimum tariff of 37 years. Courtney Briley, I can't believe it. It really angers me, this. She was found guilty of the lesser charge of manslaughter ×4, and she was sentenced to 21 years. That's not a minimum tariff. 21 years should do half, right? Now, guys, like I say, I was at court yesterday. I went down there and I was there with Michelle's sister. I don't know the family, guys. I'm not going to, like I say, I did some fundraising for the family, and I know the father of some of Michelle's children because I was in prison with him in 2014 to 2015 at Strangeways, and then I was in Forest Bank prison with him from 2016 into 2017. Not going to mention his name, not going to mention his crimes. He's actually a top lad, and I can't imagine a worse place to be to find out your children have perished in a fire than sat in Strangeways prison in a single cell with all this going on, right? Climbing the walls, right? This, like I say, absolutely, it's beyond words, guys, right? Like I say, the media and stuff, the media coverage and stuff of the trial and stuff has been immense, right? And 2 videos down, you see where this chief inspector guy, this high up guy, chief superintendent something, was Lewis Hughes, was speaking to the media, and the media went after him and stuff, asking very pointy questions. The truth of the matter is, Greater Manchester Police left Michelle Pearson and her family out there. She was desperate. This woman walked to the council. She'd been let down by social services, let down by the council, let down by the police. Right? Those failings resulted in the death of 4 innocent children. 15 years old Demi, Brandon, aged 8, Lacey, aged 7, and the picture of innocence, little Leah Pearson, aged 3. Right? And I can't, guys, honestly. And the thing is as well, what you need to remember as well, it's left Mother Michelle fighting for her life. She's been in hospital for 5.5 months. I have an idea of some of her injuries and stuff, but again, it's not for me to relate to you guys. All I can say is that my thoughts and my prayers are with the family and praying for Mother Michelle. Simple as that. Like I say, guys, life's a very fragile thing, and for all the media attention and stuff on the trial, To them, it's just a news story, guys, right? When the media circus rolls on, the family are left to pick up the pieces, right? I met some, like I say, the family is a very big family, and I can't stress enough how nice and thoroughly decent and just lovely, lovely, lovely people they are. Honest to God, proper salt of the earth people, dead nice, dead polite. Just the dignity that they've shown throughout this horrific ordeal is it's beyond words. Me personally, I'd be very bitter and very twisted and stuff. The family just wanted justice done. Now, like I say, the fact that Courtney Briley was found not guilty of the murders but found guilty of a lesser charge of manslaughter is absolutely farcical. She was in the car, she was there, she filled the petrol bombs, she was there every step of the way. When they're all in the car, do you honestly believe that they wasn't talking about it when she was in the house filling the petrol bombs up? They filled one Budweiser bottle, right, with petrol and stuffed toilet tissue into the neck, right, and then the other one was actually a wine bottle, right. And I've seen the CCTV where the blast and you can see the explosion of the fire. There was no way that, I can't believe that Mother Michelle survived. We all know what happened to Demi Lace and Brandon and Leah and stuff. And like I say, honestly, guys, it's beyond words and stuff. Zach Balan now, he'll be cat-aid off 40 years. It's one of the highest sentences, right? Here in the UK, guys, right? If you're out of the UK, yeah, here in the UK, right? Like, the only way you can spend your life in prison is called a whole life tariff, right? I think there's about 30 that have ever been handed out, right? Dennis Nielsen had one, Ian Brady had one, Dale Cregan was given one. They're very rare, right? But literally, I've heard of 32 years, 34 years, 40 years, man. Like I say, you've got to look at the gravity of the offence and stuff and the nature of the offence and stuff like that. To be honest though, no sentence will ever be enough for a Pearson family, in my opinion anyway. Because like I say, Zach Baland he's 23. He's going to serve a minimum of 40 years. So he's going to be at least 63 when he gets out, right? That is if they don't commit suicide in prison. Obviously, they could make good use of the bed sheets and string up and stuff. But like I say, that'd be too quick. It'd be too quick and stuff. They should be made to be punished and stuff. In my opinion, they've been hiding on protection, guys, right? Courtney Briley, this is the thing. She went from Style prison, right? She ended up being shipped down to Bronzefield prison, right? From Bronzefield, she's come back up and she's back in Style. This is a girl that is so scared and she won't eat prison food. All she's eating, guys, is boiled eggs because she's scared that her food will be corrupted, right? What happens to child murderers in prison, right? If they're not on protection, they get murdered, right? But they're hiding on protection, right? Worrell they've been in the segregation unit and stuff like that. They can't go to Strangeways prison. Why can't they go to Strangeways? Because why can't Zach Baland and David Worrell go to Strangeways? Because that's where the father of the children are. Now, for me, they should stick him on a wing with some of the children's father, and let nature take its course. But they won't do, will they? No, they protect these scumbags. And you know what makes me laugh, right? There was graffiti and grass and all this on Michelle's house because she went to the police. This Zach Balan, David Worrell and Courtney Briley and the rest of them were bullying, there's no other word for it, bullying this mother, right, and her children. And you know what? Right, obviously, I became involved. I became in contact with the family through doing the fundraising for the family. I was a very small part of a much bigger machine. Right, if I would have known that family 2 weeks earlier, I would have loved to have sorted that problem for them. Honestly, I would have sorted it. But like I say, what can you say, man? Honest to God, I'm angry and I'm frustrated, and I don't know the family deeply. Do you know what I mean? I feel so sorry for them. And like I say, the police let them down. The police have been at the trial. The police have been there and stuff, right? Do you know what the weird thing is, right? Like I say, they was like spraying grass all over Michelle's house, yeah, and stuff. But then these lot are all stitching each other in the dock. He did it, she did it, he did it. Brought Courtney Briley playing the victim with the crocodile tears and stuff. And do you know what the sad thing is? The jury bought it. and they returned the verdict of manslaughter as opposed to murder. She was in that car, she was an accomplice, she was an accessory to murder, right? The driver of the fucking car, Abigail Toon, turned QE, went to the police and grasped so she could save her own bacon, right? Today in court, Worrell, tears in his eyes, cocky, smirking, happy little fucker throughout the trial, tears in his eyes. Not because he feels remorse for what he's done, because none of them have shown any remorse. Courtney Briley, she probably thought she was going to get acquitted there, right? And she's not. And like I say, she's 10.5 years. That's what she'll do. Do you know what I mean? Worrell, 40 years minimum. Bolland, 40 years minimum. Worrell, 37 years. No sentence will ever be enough, guys, right? My heart and my thoughts and my condolences are with the Pearson family. It shouldn't be about Worrell, Bolland and fucking Briley. Now, it should be about the memory of the children, and it's the children's names and pictures that should be shown, not them three. Fuck them three, Mayhem, Rotting Hell and stuff. Like I say, if they got anything about them, they won't commit suicide, because, like I say, they should be put in general population and they should be fucking dealt with. But like I say, prisoners will be judge, jury and executioner in that case. Prison's a very violent place, but like I say, the system protects them. If it was in America, they don't have protection in America from what I've heard. Right, guys, listen, I'm going to leave the video here. I've rambled on long enough. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm sorry if this video is not the best. I hope the Pearson family are okay with me dropping this video and stuff. If not, I will delete it, no problem at all. My thoughts and my prayers are with the Pearson family. God bless Demi, Brandon, Lacey and Leigh, and praying for Mother Michelle's continued recovery and stuff. Right, guys, on that note, I'm going to leave it. Cody out, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye.